Yes, this way. We can go over that assembly in order to get to the other side. Here. Intersection detected. That's not good. That means we just need to go up slightly more. Nah, this will be a very long path. That's one problem. Although it's not that much of a problem as long as we just synchronize everything correctly. It should be fine. And now here we can have the last two put in. And after all of that, the next one that goes in should push the last one out. And that one can just go over this way. There. Also, this needs welders. How am I going to weld that part? This part is easy, just move this over. That may be a concern. Let's just run it right now to see if the ports so far function, and if they do, we only have a small problem to fix. One last small problem. First, get rid of these. That's slightly too soon. This should be correct timing. Timing is everything now. New idea. What if I just derange the path slightly? There. And timer can go there. Now, that should be enough delay, but not too much. And then after all this, we can figure out the last welder. That's correct, and these two are correct. I think I know how to do this part without too much hassle. So, the idea now is to have... Yes! Remember this old trick. Oh yeah. There's more than one way to skin a cat. I was trying to think of a good joke that would fit into that saying, but I couldn't. Well, I possibly could have, but yeah, that's beyond the point. Now, this is how it should function. When it detects that it's ready to weld, it should weld only then. Now this should work, finally. I really like how this machine is. That part has extra. Oh, what's this? What's happening here? Oh, that's... I have a feeling that's not supposed to happen. That is strange and concerning. Perhaps remove this part. That may be causing a problem. So... At this point... Oh, I think I have an idea. Hold on. Instead of that idea, have this idea. Oh yes, this is perfect. When it gets pushed in, it will be welded at the exact same time. So let's see if this works. Yeah. Oh no, it keeps itself held. That's not good. Fortunately, I know of a way to fix that. It's called a monostable. And this is how it works. It fires on the rising edge and no other edge. Get navigated to a good viewing spot. Yes, look at that. And now that one will be pushed out of the way by the next one. And that's complete. As long as nothing is unstable and goes wrong, everything should be complete now. I should build more complex solutions like this more often. It's a lot more fun, even though it's very unoptimized.
The bombs are in position throughout the facility. We should really get
the plot point. There. Final chapter. I've actually never been to this sector yet before. There. I managed to cheat that briefing as well. Let's see what we have in store. When you see very erratic graphs like this, or this, or this, or, well, not that one, but these three, that's a sign of something fun about to happen. Usually the more dispersed and the more chaotic it is, the better. So what do we have here? Oh, this is different. Never seen this part used before. Oh, look at that though. Oh, all very thematic. Wait a second. Square rotating ring? That doesn't seem right. If that's for artificial gravity, then that's not how you do that. Oh, this looks like... Hold on, what's the name of this again? It's a computer. Funny thing is I actually know how to make real computers. I know how to make a mechanical computer. As long as you know the basic concepts of computing, you can make a computer out of any components that are capable of interacting to a point. There are some limiting factors that are quite esoteric in nature and hard to explain. Well, let's see, what do we have here? Two of these things, one of those things, and one of those. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those and one of these per each. I see what you mean now. So, attaching these is going to be the weird part. Although it's not going to be that weird. So I have an idea. Phase 1 should be right here, where the first things are attached. This part is pretty big, so I should probably focus on that one first. Simplify the entire problem. That's almost correct positioning. Move that out by 1. Yes. Actually, how would I weld something like that? That's a problem. Oh no. I feel like I would need to put one behind and one in front. Yeah, I don't think there's any other way to do that. So hold on. Oh, that would mean I would also need to slide it into position. So this part would need to be more like this part here. How wide is this? 10. That's 10. And so this part here up to this level here, you now go the other way up to this point. I can forget about those things for right now. This is what's necessary currently. Oh, and we can also come in from the top. And actually it's dropped in from the top. So it's probably from the top and off to the side. That fixes the problem. So the idea here is, in order to make this work better, we can have the welder come in from the side, like this, watch. And then it can still slide further. Yeah, but that's too high. We need to move that down by 1 tile on both. And now it should be ready. And we can have that initialize the continuation of the sliding. Like that. And this can be phase 2. Notice how I'm being very space inefficient. That's intentional, actually. What if we bring this out? That area back there, I'm not sure how useful it will be for anything. Oh wait, it needs to be out 1 further than this, so I'll need to change that. Just 1 tile. And have that crossbar be there for OCD reasons. Now the hard part is going to be these scattered components because they're erratically placed. And bottom layer, then next layers, I feel would be a good pattern to follow. That's 2 up from the bottom. 1 here, 1 here, and 2 here. Now let's see if that spacing is correct, and it is. It's not high enough though. And since these are 1 tile thick, we can go in from the back of those as well.